Welcome to my knitting podcast number 3. I was debating this weekend if I should do a knitting podcast or not, because I feel like I don't have much knitting progress to share with you. But I think the most important is like sitting here chatting with you, let you know I'm still here and I'm still knitting. Yeah. Even though I don't have much progress for the past week, but I still want to share with you what knitting work I have done the past week, and what is my WIP, and also what's my plan for the next few months, and especially for the Christmas season, and maybe some random chats. First project I want to share with you is the Eva cardigan I've done, but I did show it in my last podcast. But for the past week, I sewed on the wood button, the olive wood button. So here it is. Yeah, I did like the color. They match each other very much. So I like the button I picked, and the yarn, the tweed yarn, they match each other perfectly. And I picked the button which is 1 inch diameter. It's 1 inch. So I was afraid the buttonhole is it too small for the button, but after sewing on the button, it actually matches the hole perfectly. Yeah, so that's another reason why I love this cardigan pattern a lot. All the details are so nicely designed. Yeah. So, love these buttons. I did let my son try it on, and I'll put the video or picture here or here. The next project I've been working on is this sweater. I always forget the name of the sweater, but I will put in the description box or beside here. I will print the name here. Yeah, this sweater, and I finished one sleeve, and hopefully the next week I'll finish the other sleeve. But I didn't work on the cuff yet. It's still on needles. Yeah. So here is a small try-on session for you guys. This is a sleeve right now. I think I'm gonna finish the cuff. I think the length, I'm pretty happy with the length now. And it's already very pretty to me. I feel like it's already gorgeous, so I'm very looking forward to finish the other sleeve and wear it in this perfect weather for this sweater. And now I'm glad I picked the black color. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear this sweater more. Oh, but under this lighting, I think it still looks very transparent. But it's okay. I have a little tank underneath, so it makes me still feels comfortable to wear this. And next, I want to talk a little bit about my knitting plan for this Christmas. I plan to knit about 4 Sophie scarf from petiteknit, and I plan to give one scarf to my mother and the other one to my mother-in-law, and one for myself, and the 4th one I'm still thinking maybe my grandma. Yeah, because they are living in another country, so I'm gonna knit and send it to them. The scarf, the size is small. It's a nice gift present for Christmas, and it fits in envelope, and you won't be worried about it gonna be broken or anything. So I think it's a perfect gift for giving somebody who's not in the city you are living or even in another country. For the Sophie scarf, I did purchase this sort of sparkling yarn like this. It's in color light beige. It feels really soft. I also purchased the cashmere yarn for the Sophie scarf. So I was thinking maybe put one strand of this combined with one strand of cashmere and knit it together to make the scarf a little sparkling and a little like Christmas vibe. But I kind of testing it on my skin. It feels definitely hard and not that scratchy, but it's not on the like very soft side. But for the sparkling yarn, I think this yarn is already very soft, but still compared to the cashmere, I don't want it because I already purchased the premium cashmere to make it really soft and comfortable to wear. So I don't want to add something to make them don't want to wear the scarf that much. So I was still thinking whether I should maybe put one strand, just knit the edge of the scarf, or maybe putting like mix a little bit design to adding some of this but not make the scarf that scratchy. So we will see, and I'll share with you guys how I decided to do that. And next I want to share about some progress in my first knitting design, like not officially design but just some personal thing. I want to make something, design something, and to see how it looks. So for this project, I plan to knit a vest, and I purchased the very chunky yarn from Drops. It's Melody Drops, this one, and I received it last week. And it feels very soft, and I hope it won't shed a lot, but looks like it's not. Yeah, and also it feels very soft to the skin. So I knit two swatch. One is in needle 8mm, and the other one is 4.5mm. So the stitches are smaller. Yeah, this is the bigger stitches, and this one is smaller stitches. And for this swatch, I also tried on some rib work to see how these two matches each other, because I was thinking a vest with a rib like this for the neck and the waist and also the armhole. Yeah, so these two, please let me know which one you prefer, because this one is what the yarn recommend, the needle size, but I feel the stitches is too big. I don't know if I wear it, will it feel a little bit too big, the stitches, if I wear it outside of my garments. And this one, it's much smaller, on a much smaller needle, so it feels a fine fabric look. So I guess it will be more sophisticated. Yeah, so right now I'm linked to this part, this needle. So I will start to working on the very simple vest with this needle. And the even smaller needle for the ribs. I remember, I think I picked 3.5 millimeter for the ribs. Yeah. So I'll also share with you guys if I have any progress, hopefully soon. Okay, so that's all the knitting work I've been done and I've been thinking for the past week. And I also want to share with you, like today I make my hair and I did a chat with my hairdresser, and surprisingly she told me she's knitting for spare time like too. So I was quite surprised because I didn't know people around me, actually many of them are knitting at home, because I'm looking for the community of the knitting community. So if you guys have any ways to find a community in your local, like, could you please comment below to let me know? Because I was thinking maybe I need to check out some local store, because like up till now I purchase all my yarn from online, because I purchase a lot of European yarn, so I cannot find any place to buy those yarns. So most of the yarn I purchase online, so I feel the whole knitting process is all myself. I feel like I don't have friends to share what I'm doing and to show off a little bit like what I did. So that's why I start this knitting podcast. And I also don't know like how's your family support this hobby at home, because for me I definitely feel my husband didn't have any interest in knitting, and because the weather here is quite like warmer even in winter, so I didn't plan to knit him anything because I can see he don't have any interest to wear knitwears. So I'm very curious how's your family like supporting knitting as a hobby. So is knitting a trend now? I'm very curious. And I also applied for the makers market in my local area, so I want to see if there's any like hand knitted item or handcrafting item. I'm very interested in that part, so I'm gonna go to check it out this December, and hopefully I can shoot some vlog to share with you guys. I think today's knitting podcast is a little bit shorter, and that's everything. That's really everything I've did for the past week, and it's everything I can share with you. So I hope the next week I'll be more productive and have more work to share with you. And I'm excited to wear my lace sweater that I'm gonna finish soon, and hopefully have a fitting session, a little fitting session too. So that's it for today's podcast, and thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you in my next knitting podcast. Bye.